You guys, breaking news. Danny boy over here, or do you prefer Jesse? I don't know, because on your page where you're applying and trying to market yourself to sponsors, you use Dan, but then you say your name's Jess. I don't know. Do you prefer Mr. Kyjabo? Am I pronouncing that right? Kyjabo? Either way, he's exposed I have cloning powers, you guys. I got cloning powers. I'm secretly the real life twice from my hero, apparently. That's why I put this shirt on. Because I have cloning powers, if you guys didn't hear. So if you're a little bit confused, just to clarify, Danny exposed that I was apparently talking to myself. So, you know all those screenshots that I posted that Lily Tina fans tried to get removed, and then I was able to win the appeal, so they're still up. Thank God. Yeah, the screenshots from the video of me showing John Doe, Lily Tina's former friend, and like how we did a video interview and I just blocked his face out and stuff for privacy. And then I put it in audio for Podbean because you could only upload through MP3. Like Spotify literally will not take it unless it's MP3. Yeah, that grown man that's twice my size, that's secretly me because I can clone myself. I'm talking to myself. Cloned myself, you guys. Didn't you know I have cloning abilities? I gotta confess, I got cloning abilities. I'm a superhero, apparently. I'm twice from my hero. Now, when you go watch his video talking about my cloning powers and how I'm apparently talking to myself with my cloning powers, because you know, that big dude is apparently me. Make sure you ignore the part where he openly brags about how easy it is for him to edit video, and skip past the part where right before he shows this audio clip claiming it's to be me, he admits to putting it into an editor and editing it. Definitely ignore that part. So I have a proposal. Since, you know, my cloning powers are out there now, you guys, I can clone myself into a large man. Since those powers are out there, I want to offer Dan, Jess, whatever your name is, because I found, you know, well, actually my friend found it because I'm not on that website, but well, technically there is that page that Heather made because she's catfishing men on there, but anyways, I'm not actually on there. But he went on there, my friend, he went on there and he found your page. And that's why I was a little confused about what your name you wanted to go by. It's the one where you know, your page where you're like applying and you say that you have YouTubers and you talk about how you do whatever you can to make sure they're loyal to you, to market yourself to companies. I just wanted to offer, maybe I make a clone of myself because I have these cloning powers, right? I make a clone of myself. Looks like the big burly dude again, or do you want me to pretend to be somebody else? Like, do you want me to clone myself into like another person? Like, am I Toga now? Because like I can change my body form. I don't really know how these powers work. You're gonna have to explain that to me, Danny boy, since you know so much about them, right? Anyways, I can help you with all those brands that you're connected to. I can help you market yourself, because if you don't know, I mean, you were a little bit busy making fun of my speech impediment due to being a disabled veteran with a spinal issue, and you were also a little busy mocking my work in the domestic violence field, and openly admitting that you didn't listen to the whole podcast, or making fun of people saying that if they believed bad things about Lily Tino, then they were bad, you know, they're idiots. You were also a little bit busy on camera admitting to defending Lily Tino, which we're gonna get to that in a second, because I feel like you can market that to these people. So I also volunteer once a month at the employment center, helping people get employed. So I could like be your brand buddy. I could be your assistant with one of these clones. I'm just gonna like clone myself, right? Change them into whatever person you want, and then they can help you apply to all those brands that you're connected to on there, because I feel like they are absolutely gonna love the part where you like make fun of a disabled veteran speech issue. I think that's gonna go over great. Brands love people that make fun of disabilities. I know like the United Kingdom's a little bit different, but some of these companies are based out of the US, so like it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Also the part where you defend Lily Tino while ironically purposely misgendering me, like you play the role of manipulator. Like, oh, sorry. No, he totally doesn't manipulate people. There's totally not several other creators who have outed him as a manipulator and telling about him manipulating his fans. Totally not true. He totally doesn't talk about AI and everything in there to try to cover his ass. That way, if anybody exposes him, he totally doesn't talk about how, you know, he's so good at editing or the programs that he's using to edit stuff. Just ignore that part. Shh. I got you, buddy. Okay, I got you. But I could like message and market you to them. Since you were looking for brands, more brands, you know, you were saying, what was it you said about like loyal followers and making sure they follow you? Yeah, I got you. I'm just gonna clone myself and I will help you totally for free. And I know it's been a little bit confusing for the people who haven't seen what's going on, because I don't post on IT very much. I've talked about like working up to that and stuff, but don't worry, I'm gonna start like re-uploading the stuff that's on here onto there. I know it said Glasgow's like 6 or 7 hours ahead of me or something, so like just let me know. I don't know the exact, I'm not great with time zones, but I did see that you're like several hours, you know, you guys are several hours ahead of me. But you know, let me know when you want me to start helping you with my clones. I will, you know, You gotta tell me how that works though, because like I don't really know how to do that. But you know, you've exposed that I clone myself. That person that looks like, you know, a man twice my size is totally me, you guys. Totally me. I know that, you know, the whole thing of telling people not to check my TikTok because then they'd find stuff on there. And you know, you're only on YT, so you don't want people to find out, you know, and you're definitely not taking advantage of that, or the fact that, you know, the drive's up or anything, but screenshots and stuff. But, you know, yeah, we can totally work on this together. I'm sure there's a bunch of brands who would also fall for, you know, the whole thing. Don't worry, I got you with the whole only playing the audio and not showing the video. That way nobody goes and looks. I got you, buddy. I am sure we are going to be able to market you great. So let me know when you need one of my clones, or maybe you just need one of my clones to edit one of your videos. You know, I don't actually know anything about editing, which is why I'm so bad at it. But you said it was super easy, and that, you know, it's really confusing about that too, is you bragged about how easy it was. You know, in a way you're exposing other creators, because, you know, all these other large creators say how hard it is to be a creator. But you said it's super easy and that anybody can do it. So just let me know when you need one of my clones to help you. Oh, I'm sorry that this video wasn't very aesthetic and pretty and cute. You know, I was busy contributing to society. You know, that thing that, you know, Danny Boy liked to mock about my volunteer work in domestic violence and donating all my CF and stuff to them. I'm sorry, that's so shameful to do anything in real life. I should have, you know, I should have listened to you. I should have sat there and got primed and polished up and edited and done all of this crap to make myself look fancy for this, you know, creator stuff. That's so much more important, isn't it? It's so much more important to look good on camera and be perfect and know how to edit every single thing perfectly. So much more important than stuff going on in the real world.